Greetings once again, fellow Slayers. Duuz-Diz-Din back again with another episode of Demon Slayer Kimetsu no Yaiba, the Hashira training arc, where previously Obanai and Senemi were on a joint mission, tracking down disappearing women who were obviously missing as the result of a demon. But once they closed in on the stronghold of a lot more demons than they're used to, they caught a glimpse of it. The Infinity Castle, the fortress of Muzan right before the opening closed. With this, as well as the information as to what happened at the Swordsmith village, the Hashira hold a meeting. Unfortunately, as the Master's health has taken a turn for the worse, and his wife Hamane and their children preside over things, made very clear that he is not long for this world. As the terminology she uses says he's down and he ain't getting back up, much to the dismay of everyone, but they still are very honorable with the proceeding. She's no trophy wife. She knows everything that's going on and how to proceed forward. Everyone talks about Mitsuri and Michiro's survival against the two upper-ranked demons, as well as the history of these Demon Slayer marks, something that dates back to the first Slayers and the first of the breathing style. Talk of these marks had been hushed over, as at first nobody really wanted to push the issue, as it might take some of the Slayers to dangerous places in an attempt to uncover this. But when it's revealed that this might be because of a resonance with Tanjiro's own Demon Slayer mark that has appeared over his scar, it has been decided that some training will need to be done on multiple fronts. Giyu, however, abstained, feeling as though he is somehow different from the other Hashira, although while Tanjiro is still recovering from the events at the Swordsmith village, talking with his acquaintance Goto of the Kakashi, as well as a meeting with Zenitsu, who, while he is happy to see that Nezuko is now able to walk around in the sun, Inosuke has also taught her to refer to pretty much everyone as Inosuke, pretty much. There's also a visit by Igarazuka, who hands over Tanjiro's newly forged blade, honed blade, along with the guard that used to belong to Rengoku. There's also a noisy appearance by Inosuke himself, and as it turns out, Genya was in the bed next to Tanjiro this entire time, and things always tend to get rowdy when Tanjiro and his friends are around. But the Hashira have decided that a training session is in order. They know that Muzan Kobuchiji and his forces are marshaling in order to take Nezuko, and so the caliber of all demon slayers must be upped in the intervening time. Several demons have started to fade away from all across Japan, meaning that Muzan is getting ready for an all-out attack, and they have to be as prepared as possible until then. They also want to help other Hashira get to a point where they can unlock their marks, or those who have already unlocked them, to be able to sustain them or know how to awaken them at command. But while Tanjiro is still recovering, the Hashira will be training all the Demon Slayer, and that means present and previous. Thus, another appearance by Tengen Uzui and his wife, who are the first leg of a lot of the training. It'll be tough and it'll be grueling, but it'll also keep a lot of them alive too. And desperate times have called for even more desperate measure, as the Master's personal crow makes an unprecedented visit to the Lady Tomoyo. Why? To invite her to the Demon Slayer court, their headquarters specifically, to help Shinobu examine Nezuko and potentially find out more about ways to deal with demons beyond just slaying, or even a better way to slay too. Great upheaval is taking place, but that has already been set in motion with a lot of things revolving around Tanjiro to begin with. Going further down this path has proven more and more fruitful, so the Master cannot be blamed for choosing to do this. What will Tomoyo's answer be? And will this training be enough for the incoming waves of demons? Join me as I find out, won't you? Oh, what Yashiro was doing? Oh, Lady Tomoyo. The Eisencrow. Yeah, I kept expecting him to burst in. Oh, God. Jesus, did he knock himself out? Oh boy, Lady Tomioka, you sure? Let's get out of this house at once. I'm ready to go. It's different this time. Now that Nezuko has conquered the sun, something has been set in motion. No, it's possible that it was already in motion before that. Oh, what happened that day? And now at last, wait, did she meet Yurichiro before? Wait, is that Muzan? Was she there the day that Yorichi met Muzan and threatened him? What happened that day has now at last become one large wave, and perhaps really not Lady Tomioka. Either way, we will be leaving this house. This house that is different than all the other times. I'm going to start compiling all of the research I've done to date. So please help me with that, Yashira. This may very well be our last move. Yeah, I mean, to resist would probably mean being hunted down. I mean, you showed that it was able to find you, so, it's a risk. Let's go. The Demon Slayer Corps headquarters. The Yaiba Mansion. Yeah. Not a choice made lightly, I bet. Episode 2. Water Hashira Giyu Tomioka's pain. Okay. Tanjiro really is gonna go talk to him. Master Tanjiro, how are your wounds healing? I'm ashamed to admit it, but I can no longer move. And though I'd like to speak with Giyu, it doesn't look like that will be possible, as this is a very important time for us. I'd like us all to strive as one as hard as we can. Would you mind talking to Giyu for me? Yashiki knows that Tanjiro's probably the only one who could get through to Giyu, considering he was able to get through to Giyu way back when they first met. So that Giyu, he tends to put himself into a negative frame of mind and start to look ahead again. Yeah, I'm starting to feel like Ubuyashiki is like a counselor. It's just like, but he has his own goals that he's trying to push people towards helping him with. But at the same time, it's just like, he really knows how to talk to people. Very charismatic. Will you be persistent in your efforts to speak with him? Mr. Giyu. Yes, sir. Aww. Hey, Mr. Tanjiro, what are you doing at this hour? He's still in the cast. What? Miss Away? Yeah, because of his leg. Yeah. You're not going off to Hashira training already. There's someone I have to see before I start training. No, that should be fine, I guess. Miss Away, what is it? I'd like to ask you for something. Is that okay? Sure. Let's say there's someone who's all alone. How would you go about telling that person you're not alone? In a way that would get through to that person. Well, I wouldn't know the answer to that. But Mr. Tanjiro, you're helping to cheer that person up, right? If it were me, I don't want you to let me be. Are you leaving now? Yes. Can you wait a minute, please? Oh, the person you're gonna see is just one, right? Yes. What she got in mind? Yeah, you can't really leave Giyu be. This sure is complicated. People are. They're very simple, but I made you some rice bowls for both you and that person. A discussion over a meal. Whatever you do, you need to eat your fill first, or you can never become healthy in body and soul. Miss Away. Thank you. I'll be on my way. It's the little things that matter. Excuse me, Mr. Tomioka. Hello? Was he that close by? Sorry to bother you, Mr. Giyu. It's me. Are you around? It's Tanjiro Kamada. Hello. Alright, I'm coming in. It makes me think of the Fairly Odd Parents. I'm respecting your privacy by knocking, but I'm asserting my authority as your parent by coming in anyway. Coming in? No, he must have said I'm leaving. Denial. I misheard him. No, he's coming in. You know, all things considered, Tanjiro could be pretty rude in his own way. The long story short, everyone's been training. I know. Oh, so you knew. I'm glad to hear it. Too close. Seriously, why is he so close? I ain't cleared for active duty in 7 days' time. But do you think you could train me? That's a no. But why not? I'm catching a faint whiff of anger. But what are you mad about? My anger that you didn't master water breathing to perfection. You were supposed to become the water Hashira. Oh, really? I'm very sorry about that. But I did talk about it with Mitsuru Kadaki. And changing the style you started up to develop a new breathing technique isn't all that uncommon. That's true, because so many branch off. That really does explain a lot of the other Hashira, and as the water breathing moves are particularly in line with the fundamentals. He says it spawned a lot of techniques. That's not what I'm talking about. Right now, in the absence of a water Hashira, someone has to assume the mantle of water Hashira sooner rather than later. What? Does he not consider himself? Is that what he meant when he said he was different from everyone else? He doesn't consider himself. You know what? I thought he was more like a Sasuke, but it's like, no. He a sad boy. He's sad boy. Why you so sad, sad boy? In the absence of a water Hashira. But we have you, Mr. Giyu. I am not the water Hashira. Why is that? Get out of here. Will you be persistent in your efforts to speak with him? Yes, sir. Not gonna give up, Mr. Giyu. I brought some rice balls with me. Would you like to have them with me? They say that you can't be a bad moon on a full stomach. I don't know about that. Alright, I'm gonna leave them here. You better eat those. That's a waste of good rice balls. Really? Mr. Giyu, good morning. You'd had those rice balls. I gotta see that. Mr. Giyu. Oh god. Mr. Giyu. What's going on, Mr. Giyu? Mr. Giyu, what's the problem? Are you on patrol? It seems like there have been fewer demon sightings lately, right? No demons here, huh? Thank goodness. Alright, let's do some training now. Mr. Giyu, why don't you join us in training? Training. That's what he see. Oh god, the bags. Mr. Giyu. Mr. Giyu. Mr. Giyu. Mr. Giyu. Oh my god, Mr. Giyu. Mr. Giyu. Really? He's like a puppy. Is he going to eat this up for the rest of my life? On top of them. Well, he stopped talking to me. Deep sigh. I never passed the final selection. Oh? Final selection? You mean the trial on the mountain with cereal flowers? That's right. That year, along with the boy whose family had also been killed by demons. Sabito, a boy with peach-colored hair named. Was he there when Sabito died? Oh god. You know, I thought Sabito was like from years back. Him and the other girl. I don't know why I thought they were from a longer time back. And I guess for some reason I didn't even think about the fact that Orokodaki would have had to have trained Giyu as well as others. Oh no, is the pattern on his kimono? Is that what Giyu has half of? Does he have like half of? Oh my god. Like, I just realized that the longer I look at this picture. That's the same, like, outer jacket kind of coat thingy that Giyu has. I never made this connection. I don't know why. A boy with peach-colored hair named Sabito. I took part in the selection. Oh god, is that young Giyu? Weird. And young Sabito. Sabito looked a little older when, maybe I'm remembering it wrong. Sabito and Mr. Giyu. I was 13. Actually, how old is he now? Oh, he's in his early 20s now, huh? You were the same age and all alone in the world. We became fast friends. Those that had a strong sense of justice. Oh god, are we ever gonna see his face? And he had a kind and gentle heart. Aw, the only one to die during that year's selection was Sabito. He killed every demon on that mountain almost single-handedly. Ran by Sabito passed the final selection. I was wounded by the first demon that attacked me. It was in a daze. And at that moment too, it was Sabito who saved me. Water breathing, fourth form, tracking tide. But he never even got that far. But he's so strong now. Oh, the one demon. Do you mean the care of another boy? Those who ran out towards a voice pleading for help. Gee. But that's weird. Was he just hit above the eye? Because I don't see a scar on Giyu. And I came too. The final selection was over. Oh, Murata? Holy crap, he was there too? True that I survived the 7 days and passed the selection. But as I'd failed to defeat a single demon, had only been saved by another. Did he really say that I'd passed? I get that. I can kind of understand why he'd have imposter syndrome. Dang. Yeah, I could see why that would give you such a massive inferiority complex. Like, it wouldn't really even feel like you earned your position. They're like, yeah, I got hit, I passed out, and one dude went in saving everybody else and died in the process. Like, dang, they're worthy of being the water hush. But Murata, he's still just a regular slayer, and his rank doesn't even seem that high. You would have had to have worked hard in order to become a demon slayer. I'm not worthy of being the water husher, and for that matter, they are worthy of standing as an equal to the other hush. I'm not like them. Normally, there'd be no place for me in the demon slayer corps. But how did you ascend to the rank of Hashira? You couldn't have reached the Hashira rank if you didn't have the strength to actually back that up. Oh, he's welling up a tear. That would be bad. I'll never manifest the mark. It might have happened for Sabito. Just forget about me for now. You're only wasting your time. I'll bet that Mr. Giyu thinks he should have been the one to die. Yeah, I could see that. I know all too well how that feels when someone close to you that you wish had outlived you ends up dying before you instead. And worse, dies protecting. Rengoku. It leaves you feeling gutted with pain. The boy who trained me on Mount Sagari. That was such a strange experience. They were both already long dead, but they helped me. I see. The Sabito went through final selection with Mr. Giyu. If he had lived, he would have been the same age as Mr. Giyu. That's amazing, so amazing. He saved everyone during the selection, something I wasn't able to do. This was all I could do to protect myself. I mean, you've saved a few people. If Sabito were alive now, he would have become such an incredible swordsman. It must be part of the reason why Mr. Giyu feels he should have been the one to die. I get that. Yes, I had the same thought myself. Mr. Rangoku risked his own life to protect us. He was an incredible man. Oh, don't do this. Oh, don't do this to me. Oh, I don't know. I don't know if I can make it through this. It's silly, but it's just triggering me, man. Better than anyone else is stronger. What an amazing way to live, right up to the end. I wish I had been the one to die instead of Mr. Rangoku. Oh, don't say that. I thought Mr. Rangoku might have been able to kill Muzan one day, but that he believed in you. So just think about how you're gonna measure up to that. Yes, that's right. Absolutely. But what should I say to Mr. Giyu? Right? No matter how pathetic or embarrassed you may feel, he had us to go on living, though he refused to acknowledge it himself. I can imagine how hard he must have driven himself, whipped himself into shape to become a Hashira. Right. Like, you don't just accidentally become one of the strongest. And you would have died a long time ago if it was all just for show. There's how much suffering he must have gone through. It's not my place to criticize Mr. Giyu when I know nothing about him, but there's one thing I just have to ask him. Mr. Giyu, you won't stop for me. Mr. Giyu, aren't you going to pass on what Sabito entrusted to you? Oh, did he entrust? Man, that's actually very profound. Oh, Jesus, tell me. Don't ever say you should have died again. Until you say, you and I are through. I won't be your friend anymore. Your big sister, who was supposed to be married the next day, knew what was going to happen when she hid you from the demons to protect. Oh, you had a sister. Everyone loses someone. You have hope you shouldn't be insulting your sister's memory. Right. Don't you dare die. No matter what. The life that your sister saved for you, by sacrificing her own. The future that she entrusted you. You have to pass this on too. And right, that's right. They saved your life, man. How would you let that just go to waste? That's what this training is about. Saving more lives and giving people the power to save more lives. That's what it comes down to. That is the utmost form of selflessness. The type of pain that I felt when he struck me across the face is coming back to me now so vividly. Why did I forget that conversation with Salvador when it's important? Because you were sad, man. I mean, it's a long time to be sad. Just kind of going through the motions and lethargic, but I know that feeling too. Just being caught in a sadness that lasts way too long. And you're really lucky when you actually have people who care enough about you to stick with you even when you're just wallowing in sadness and self-pity. I didn't want to remember it because I wouldn't be able to stop the tears. Remembering made my grief unbearable, and it left me utterly helpless. Makes it stop it. Sorry that I'm so immature. Now he's standing stock still. And no, he's having a flashback, man. He's having a flashback. Give him a moment. What should I do? Was that harsh of me? I think he's freaked out already. But did I make it worse? I know. How about a speeding contest? What? If I win the contest, I'll say, let's share and get some training in or something, since I haven't been cleared for active duty yet. It's not like I get spar with him or anything. And Mr. Giyu may be a man of few words, but he wouldn't have to talk during a speeding contest. What a brilliant idea. No. Tantra, it's a little late, but I'll join the train. Giyu, why don't you take me on at a cold silver noodle speed eating contest? Why? And they did it. And he's doing it. Listen, about the training program. I didn't hear any mention of Kocha. What's Kocha teaching you all? Is Shinobu? I don't think of it. I haven't heard anything. I wonder how she is. Oh, she'll be working with Tamayo. Yeah, that's what I'm kind of worried about. I mean, she has enough of the good sense to do for the greater good, but, worried. Calm down. It's alright. Just help me calm down. One of the immature failed to control their emotions. The immature. Oh god. Asher, you returned then. You're leaving now to be trained by the Wind Hashira. I see. Can your training session wait until after the Stone Hashiras? I'll be able to take part in the Hashira training this time around. But why kinda go over here? Right, what's going on? I want to train with you more, Master. Oh, she's actually speaking her mind more. I can see you've learned to be much more candid about voicing your feelings. That's a good sign. That's what I thought. The timing is just right. I'd like to tell you about the demon who killed my older sister, Kane. Oh, and let me also tell you about how to go about killing that demon. Right, I haven't seen the ending before. Whoa. This ending is... Okay, yeah, it's Hyde, lead singer of LRKNCL. Okay, I'm like, why do I know this deep voice? Like, okay, that's what it is. See, now I just want to watch this. Ugh. I almost thought it was Muzan singing for a second, but given the band, it's like, oh jeez, all the people he's slain. Oh, something so ominous about this. Yep, this is definitely it. The master. Oh, all the Hashira together. Yorichi. Tanjiro, little Nezuko. A bloody trail. Oh, he's on his way to... Oh my god. Oh, yo, that ending is so good. Wait a minute, what was that? Making the perfect rice ball, fried fish. Mirage just in the background, just like, yeah, this is fine. We'll be talking about Mr. Giyu this time. I'm not eating any more soba noodles. I can't eat anymore either, so don't worry. Not from Taisho Ara's secret. Mr. Giyu's Hari. Of course, half of it belonged to his late friend Sabito, right? And the other belonged to his older sister, Miss Taco, who was killed by a demon. Oh, that explains a lot. That really does explain a lot. That's Mr. Giyu is so full of tenderness. Sandra, wanna go eat some simmered salmon and daiko? Do you mean that? But no racing. Oh, wait. God, whoa. It's so weird seeing even the faintest of smiles on its face. Dude. Oh my god. Thank goodness. I'll be happy to accompany you. But first, next, episode 3. Fully recovered, Tanjiro joins the Hashira training. That is so on the nose. To be continued. God, that episode got me so emotional for a moment. And just falling down the stairs. That was hilarious. Ubi Ishiki really knows who can influence who. Like, that man, he could be a terrifying person if he didn't seem so earnest. Then again, they are sending a lot of young people to their deaths, more or less. But then again, without them, a lot more people would die. So it's easier to get people who have lost their families to demons and all that. Mitsuri just seems to be the exception. Man, it feels so weird having never actually thought about... I think maybe I thought about Giyu and Sabito having known each other before when we were first introduced to Sabito. But for some reason, I didn't actually consider that maybe they knew each other. I thought maybe Sabito had died like a long time ago. But it's like, no, it wasn't that long ago. But yeah, I could understand Giyu just wallowing in that self-pity and hatred and imposter syndrome and all these emotions, and you just kind of go numb and just go with the flow of things. Even when he was powerful enough to just take down demons left, right, and center, he just couldn't shake that feeling that he shouldn't have been a Hashira. Man. And I don't think Tamayo's the person who killed Shinobu's sister. I don't know, I kind of got that vibe for just a second, but no. Maybe before she learned to stop, maybe before she learned to control herself. I hope that's not the case. Man, Sabito seems so competent too. It's weird that strange hand demon or whatever actually managed to kill him. Yeah, I had to re-look it up. It was that Sabito went for the demon's neck but didn't realize how hard its head was, and he was too caught up in the moment. Dang, and he broke his blade. Hey, poor guy. Man, that would be an interesting what if though. I wonder how powerful Sabito would have been if he had managed to survive, because he was already so talented. Or would the irony be that he'd be just as powerful as Giyu is now? Hard to say. But I'm interested to see what happens when Tanjiro gets to training, because we know a lot of there's plenty of Hashira who don't like him, like Sanemi and Obanai, so see how that goes. But let me know your thoughts on this episode in the comment section below. Like, comment, subscribe if you enjoyed the ride. Thank you so much for watching, and until next time, I've been Duuz-Diz-Din, and I hope to see you later. Till then, take care. Bye-bye.